Guys, I guess you're living under a rock because if I need to introduce this personality, but let's have a count. Which is your favorite movie of this iconic heartthrob? Ashiki 2? Any hands for Malang? Ludo? Any hands for Ludo? OMG. And to chat with Aditya. Welcome to IIT Bombay, Aditya. And to chat with adityaroykapoor, please welcome Rishi K, popularly known as Rishi K, the producer and presenter on India's biggest breakfast radio show on 94.3 Radio 1. Let's have a round of applause, everyone.
Hello. What's up, guys? Great for Rishi K. These lights are extremely... Love you too, guys. These lights are extremely bright. But I guess we asked for it. We wanted to be in the spotlight, so I guess it's fine. Can't complain. How's it going? All good? Literally can't see half of you, but yeah.
I'm going to actually start with something that's a little naughty and cheesy. So sorry all the teachers here, it's just mood I love. Kapur fans!
Yeah, that's nice as well.
Equal number. Guys, thank you very much for being here. I love Mood Eye. Some of my greatest memories are coming here to the rock gig. I've seen Parikrama here, I've seen Chakraview here. We're going to chat a little bit about rock and roll. This to me is really the mecca of rock in Bombay. And I don't know who you guys are having this year, but I have seen some amazing concerts. So big round of applause to IIT! Adi. So we're going to chat a bit, and let's see if we can try and take some questions from you guys. My only request to you is no climbing on stage, please. Because if that happens, then we'll have to close down the show. Now, I just said right at the top that you and me have this rock and roll connection. I'm a little jealous of Aditya because he's just come back from Bandland, a 2-day rock festival in Bangalore, which unfortunately I couldn't go to. The last one, we were together at the Mahindra iRock and then Snarky Puppy. And you saw some amazing rock bands in Bangalore. Talk about that.
Yeah, I had a great couple of days in Bangalore. I saw Deep Purple came down, the War on Drugs, a bunch of Emil and the Sniffers, some new like punk rock band from Australia. So I had a great couple of days, man. It was spectacular. I think it's great now. We seem to be getting bands that are coming here in their prime. Like bands like the War on Drugs. I think just like 10-15 years ago, we weren't as fortunate.
They got Sting.
yeah. I'm really excited. I don't know if
And the whole idea is to support the Indian rock scene, isn't it? I mean, there's such amazing bands like Thermal and a Quarter, Chai Mentos, Parikrama. Talk about that.
I saw Thermal and a Quarter in Bangalore as well. No, I mean, I've been going stuff. I'm actually working on an album right now. I'm in the studio. Yeah, guys, I don't want to like set the bar too high or like expectations too high, but I'm putting something out hopefully in the next few months.
You heard it first, IIT Mood Eye. Aditya Roy Kapur is going to be putting out some music. And remember, you can go and tell your friends and family that you already know about this.
But unfortunately, just not to steal our own thunder, you all have not heard it first because I have been saying this for a very long time. And I've just been procrastinating and not doing it, but I finally am, guys. I swear, it's not a bluff. I'm putting some stuff out soon.
Lovely. So you've got to make sure that when it's out, you have to stream it millions of times. Is that a deal? Yes.
Listen, is this a post-lunch slumber? Guys, you better stream this here.
Wake up. Now, I'm curious to know how those songs are going to sound. Are they going to be more poppy? Are there going to be some Hindi, some English?
I think they're all English. That's the way it's always been for me. They're all English, and they seem to be a bit of a mixed bag. To be quite honest, some of them are a little heavier, darker. Some are like mushy love songs. Some are slightly unhinged. So when I'm kind of trying to find the right ones for the album, it's a little tricky because the ones that I'm really gravitating towards are all really different. It's going to sound a little like a mixed bag of sorts. But I'm thinking maybe I need to embrace that and just be like, okay, it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of rock and a little bit of pop and
Producers working with you. They always say in the music business you have to get the right music producer.
no, absolutely. And I think for me, I'm not a trained musician. I can play 5 chords, and those chords I can play well. But yeah, I'm not trained. So I need someone who can objectively look at it and guide me and tell me, where the songs need to go.
Awesome. Okay. Now, how many of you knew that Adi's mom was one of India's biggest choreographers, theatre directors? Did you know that? That's a feeble one.
Yeah.
We've got to spread more Salome Roy Kapur out there.
Yeah. No.
But listen, it's amazing. Growing up in a household which has 2 actor brothers. There's Kunal, there's Sid. Sid doesn't act anymore. He's got his own production now, it's Roy Kapur Films. Adi's brother produced the wonderful Sam Bahadur, which is Sam Manikshaw's story. That's Siddharth Roy Kapur, who runs Roy Kapur Films. And Kunal, we all know as the funny man.
Actually,
What is it
I
like
think
that?
that was Pippa. I think he produced Pippa. I think Ronnie produced...
Ronnie and his part, yeah.
Ronnie and his partners produced Sam Bahadur.
Sam Bahadur.
But Pippa was the one with Ishan that just came out, which
Which is also on the 1971 wall.
Yes. So Sid produced that one. Yeah.
My question is, how is it growing up in a household where you have 2 talented elder brothers, an amazing talented mom, grandparents also who were so talented?
Yeah.
Pressure?
Listen, I took no pressure. I was not inclined towards the arts at all. I grew up with the arts around me, but I was more into like sports. I wanted to just run, bunk classes and play cricket, and that was pretty much my jam. So I kind of took part in the annual concerts because my mom would be directing those just to basically bunk classes. I was not interested in being in front of the camera. But eventually, as luck would have it, I got called in for an audition much later when I was like 18 years old for Channel V. When I think my afro, which I had at one point of time, is what got me in the door, the look, so to speak. So I felt no pressure, and I think a lot of no one at home expected me to ever venture in front of the camera.
Do you remember Aditya as a VJ? Have you gone to YouTube and checked out some old videos?
At your own risk.
With the afro wig, which is actually real.
Real.
Looks like.
Yeah.
But listen, those must have been fascinating days, man. The VJ Giri can't be short of excitement for a young kid with stars in his eyes, meeting all these exciting people. I remember you had a show with the extremely beautiful Bruna Abdullah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I could. There was no complaints there. No, it was a really fun job because I was essentially, getting paid to do some really fun stuff. I was meeting a bunch of musicians and hosting live shows. I interviewed half the film industry actually before I became an actor. Every day was something different and something new. I got to do a travel show. And essentially it was my schooling in front of camera as well, because I was kind of just required to make a fool of myself in front of camera on a daily basis, which made me lose inhibitions and got me used to the sensation of kind of being out there, right, in front of people performing.
Okay, I've been told repeatedly that you can't get very serious on this. So after every bout of a bit of seriousness, we're going to have some masti. So yeah. So now, all these beautiful actresses you worked with, and I mean only professional. Yeah.
Okay.
No personal questions. Yeah.
You're getting very excited. Everyone's like, yeah. Ye sab chodo, abhi bolo.
So there's Mrunal Thakur, there's Sanjana Sanghi, there's Disha, Shraddha, Shobita more recently, Alia, Katrina, Sanya Malhotra. Who would be your favorite actress? Like your buddy, who you can call anytime and go and hang with?
Oh, I think they have an opinion on this. Listen, I think I've been fortunate enough to kind of work with amazing people, and I've gotten along with everyone. I really have. Every film is different. And every equation with everyone is different, and all the names you took, they've all been lovely people to work with. So I can't choose a...
Who has a great sense of humor? Who's Badmash?
I think Pariniti and me have laughed a lot. We have this weird...
Davatesh.
Dear buddy, we keep talking to each other in some really weird language where if you were around us, you would probably want to shoot yourself. But we really find each other very amusing. So I think Pari and me Yeah.
You must be so happy she got married, man. She seems so happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
My God. And when are wedding bells striking for you is the
Listen,
big question. Ladies, I know you'll be heartbroken.
you all are supporting this or yes? No. Oh, it's a split crowd.
It's a split vote.
Listen, I don't know, man. I don't plan too much ahead in life. Whenever stuff has to happen, when it's the right time, it'll happen.
Yeah, easy like Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Now listen, getting those packs on for Malan, for Om. Did you like his look? They don't know the kind of hard work that goes.
It's a tough life.
Yeah. So what? Eating protein for what? For 3 months? 4 months? I remember meeting you at Luke Coutinho's gym, and you were really going hard at it once. Have you?
All the time, you know. Like you said, if I know I have something that I have to achieve, I need like 3 months, sometimes less, sometimes more, depending. And then I get really serious for those few months. I finish the project, but then I need to kind of let my head down a little bit because I like my food, you know, and I can't like not enjoy that part of things. So I do it in spurts. It's been a while I haven't had to. It's been like since night manager, I've got some time off, so I wouldn't mind doing another bout of those. I enjoy it because it keeps you kind of in this militant headspace where, which is also something to revel in, love and appreciate it. There's so many people that have told me, the night manager is my favorite show, looking forward to seeing what you're doing with it. Where at the back of their head, they're like, I don't know how these guys are going to do this, you know. But it was quite heartening after the show came out to have a lot of people that really loved the original that said, listen, we feel like you guys did justice. And in some cases, we found people were saying, you know, really sweet things and feeling like we did very well. Yeah.
No, I thought the way you Indianized it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole idea was that, isn't it, to adapt it?
I think adapting something like that is really tough, you know. And I think he placed it really convincingly in the Indian subcontinent and politically he placed it in a place which felt real and a lot of characters that felt rooted. So he did a great job, Sandeep.
And it's never easy to do intimate scenes, man. Even if it's with a friend of yours.
Right.
You know, so, and I thought Shobita and you handled it really good. A lot of people have intimacy coaches these days.
Right.
On set. Did you have that for the night manager?
No, we didn't. But I think everyone was on the same page. We spoke it through, and you know, all of us sat down and went about it in the right way. And I think if everyone knows exactly what they're going for, and I think you're in a good space.
And Mr. Kapur, he seems to really like you because there are all these videos in which he's
We've done two things together. We did Malang,
Correct.
and then we did this one. So we really spent a lot of time together on set, and that was one of the draws to do the night manager as well. I was like, because I knew Anil sir was doing it. I was really excited with the opportunity to throw it around with him.
I mean, you can make out with the two of you together, there's immense camaraderie, there's a lot of love and respect for each other, but at some point you've got to stop and say, hey, he's not my buddy, he's the Anil Kapur. Does that happen, or you've reached complete buddy stage now?
No, every now and then offset, you get reminded that, of his stardom and his stature, but I think it's counterproductive to let that seep into your work day where you just want to, not see that person as that personality and their, public personality. And I think Anil sir, to give him credit, makes everyone really comfortable on set because he knows he would have that effect not only on his co-stars and day players that are coming in just for one scene. So he feels that it's really important to get everyone comfortable to get the best work out of people.
How many of you know or have seen Guzarish? I'm telling you guys, you should go now.
Thanks, three of you, I really love you.
You should go back and do a retrospective of Aditya's earlier films. Some of them are really, really, really nice. So don't just say, I'm going to watch his stuff after Ashiki. Now just to fill you in, Guzarish was actually directed by Sanjay Leela Bhansali, the Sanjay Leela Bhansali. It had Hrithik Roshan, Aishwarya Rai, and he did such a splendid job. Would you say you got your schooling really early because Bhansali is supposed to be not just a great director but also a mentor and a coach?
No, absolutely. I think I hit the nail on the head. It was like a schooling. For me, actually, my first three films were unique in that sense that I don't think everyone starting off gets the opportunity to work with people. I got to work with Ajay sir, Akshay sir, Ash ma'am, Salman Bhai, like all these huge stars that were at the top of their game, and I got to be a fly on the wall with them, learn from them, observe their processes. Ritik sir, so for me those first 3 films were like going to acting school and just like having a window into all these different processes and trying to kind of take as much as I could from that, like a sponge. Bhansali sir as well, yeah, he was amazing to work with, amazing to work with.
So when films do big, man, whose performance you watch and go, oh, how does he do it? So how does she do it?
Shefali Shah, she's amazing. Manoj Bajpayee, so many great actors.
Have you gone non-shaved for a long time in your life now? Or the stubble has always been there?
No, I just sometimes just shave it off every now and then. I'm quite
Girls, Aditya with the stubble, without? With? Without? With.
No, I'm shaving tonight. Yeah? How sad.
Now, I've always seen you mostly in casual clothes, jeans and a tee and things like that. Do you like dressing up for the odd occasion, for a party? And what do you like to dress up? When Adi's dressing up, what does he do?
I think for the odd occasion is the key word. I like dressing up every now and then. I like wearing a suit, yeah. I mean, it's my go-to. Yeah.
Are you a bow person or a tie person?
I'm a tie person more than a bow, yeah. I'm a big fan of it.
And otherwise, it's just shorts.
Shorts, t-shirts, chappals is what it used to be for a long time, but now I started getting used to wearing long pants and shoes. Yeah.
A sports person you've really idolized, and why you idolize that person?
Sports person I've idolized Rahul Dravid. Yeah, just for his
longevity, his dedication,
and his attitude. Mahendra Singh Dhoni. There's so many. Sachin.
A performance of yours that you are proud of, most proud of.
I don't know about most proud of. I think The Night Manager was a show that I was proud of in its entirety. Not very often do you look at something you've done and you feel like everything has come together. Everyone has done their job and every aspect seemed to kind of fall into place for me. So I'm kind of proud of that.
I was so hooked onto that show that I was like, why are they doing this mini-series thing? Why can't they just drop it together?
Yeah.
But apparently there was strategy. Because you just left us with the first mini-series saying, oh my God, what's going to happen?
Yeah, a lot of people shared your sentiment. But yeah, that was the platform's call.
Okay, here we go now. Audience questions. At the stroke of 3, I can see a young lady there. Can you roll a mic? Just your name and then your question, please. Guys, I gave you, organizing committee, I gave you 10 minutes to set up your mics.
There will be a mic somewhere. Yeah, can we?
Okay, be loud, be loud.
Check. Can you say something? Yeah, we can hear you. What? Hi. The thing with me is I don't remember any of my hook steps. Help me, what is it? I don't know, it's not allowed. Maybe
I was told
guys, after the show, we'll do it backstage.